Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie. Welcome if this is your first visit here. If you are a repeat viewer, you will notice that I have yet another setup this week. This is more permanent, but still not totally permanent. So new computer, new workspace, and I am certain that I am not looking in the correct spot now, so please forgive me if it looks like I am staring off into space. So it might be a little discombobulated today, but we shall see. We shall move forward. So we are doing an oracle card and a crystal energy for the week of September 5th through September 11th, 2021. We do have a new moon, which is the energy of creation that we've been speaking about so much recently, on Tuesday, September 7th. As I have started doing over the past few weeks, I did tune into the energy of the collective Akashic records just to get sort of 3 keywords that will guide us through this week. I am loving how we get these keywords, and then it has been lining up with the crystal energy and the guidance we're getting from the oracle cards. So this week, we will be using crystal deck number 1 from the Healing Crystals Oracle card decks. And we will be using Colette Reid's Oracle of the 7 Energies. So let's start with the 3 keywords that I got from the Akashic Records when I was working in those this week. And the 3 keywords that I got were renewal, decisiveness, and compassion. So 3 seemingly unrelated words. I am curious to see how this week's reading unfolds. Renewal would go right along with that sort of energy of creation that we have with the new moon that's coming in on Tuesday. Decisiveness, I feel like, is an energy that's been coming in over the past couple weeks about, okay, it's time to get moving again. But maybe we have dialed in a little more where we want to move to. And then compassion is always a good thing. And I think maybe, some of us are in an energy of a little bit of frustration, or maybe that's the collective that's in an energy of frustration because we kind of felt like we were moving out of some restrictions. And then it's like, ooh, not so fast. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So maybe needing to be in that energy of compassion with others and ourselves and just kind of sending that out the best we can. So let's start with our crystal energy, keeping in mind those 3 Akashic keywords of renewal, decisiveness, and compassion. I did already draw the cards. Until I get used to my space and can shuffle on camera again, I'll probably just go ahead and draw them ahead of time. And I apologize, I may have everything backwards here today too. So our crystal energy for this week is smoky quartz, which I really like for a new moon, because sometimes we get we get so excited about moving forward in this energy of creation and manifestation of what we want to create more of, that we sometimes skip over some important things. So smoky quartz is very grounding. It connects us to our root or base chakra, which is grounding, centering energy. The 3 keywords are removes negativity, transformation, and grounding. That's interesting, transformation and grounding, because we have that sort of transformative energy of the new moon this week. So this is not a grounding energy like, say, a hematite or a black tourmaline or the really strictly grounding crystals. Smoky quartz is going to allow you to move forward in that creative energy that the new moon is bringing in while still grounding and centering you. The mantra or affirmation you can work with this week is, the flame of life is ignited within me. The flame of life is ignited within me. So that's kind of like a renewal energy. A flame energy is very much the energy of renewal, which is one of the keywords, the Akashic keywords this week. So I'm going to try my hardest to put this here. Okay. We have a lot of cards to go, but I will try. So let's start with Sunday the 5th. And those of you who tune in regularly know that I kind of like Sunday for self-care and kind of getting our ducks in a row the best we can. Sometimes ducks are hard to keep in a row or get in a row, but kind of just feeling out the coming week and seeing how we want to arrange things so that it will best serve us. So our Sunday energy for September 5th, and as always, if you stumble across this reading outside that time frame and the guidance feels relevant to you, then it absolutely is. But focusing on Sunday the 5th, we have the rose's kiss. So that's our Sunday energy. You can see that kind of, that's actually a ladybug. I thought it was a butterfly, but it's a ladybug there on the flower. This being all about joy, engaging your senses. The rose's kiss about kind of stopping to smell the roses. So being present is what this is about. Also interesting that so much came up last week with that keyword about physicality and the physical body. And I know a few of you left comments and a few people messaged me and said that was really timely. Like, I'm just now starting to feel connected to my physical body again. I'm just now wanting to be connected to my physical body again. I'm wanting to make some changes. I'm kind of excited about where I'm going. So this is that same energy. This is about joy, engaging the senses, engaging the physical body, and being present. So that's how we're starting out our week on Sunday. I'm not going to be able to see over this, am I? Let me see if I can raise my chair. There we go. A little bit. I may be covered by the end, but we'll see. So then Monday the 6th, we have the bearing fruit card. So this says pay close attention to what you're manifesting. And we do have that new moon coming tomorrow. So this says, bearing fruit says this is a fertile season. Things are growing. So, make sure that your roots are anchored firmly with that grounding, centering energy. Make sure you are in your physical body whenever possible, if that's comfortable for you, or connecting in some way to your physical body, even if it's just through grounding meditations, whatever it is that feels good to you, being in your physical body. And working from those centers to create what it is you want. So, it's kind of the depiction of the tree here, and the roots that are growing, make sure your roots are firmly anchored, because they are anchored in fertile soil. So they are going to grow whatever you plant there. So make sure what you plant there is positive. Make sure it's what you want to create more of. We've talked about this a ton over the past few months. Make sure what you're putting in that void, make sure what you're putting in that vacuum is what you want to see more of when it comes to fruition. And this is bearing fruit. So it's about those things now coming to fruition. And then Tuesday, which will be the 7th, which is the day of the new moon itself, we have Wish Upon a Star. So this says dreams come true, which is great, right? For a card that occurs on the new moon. So dreams come true. Dream and play with what you want to create more of. Play with what you want the future to look like. This is really, really right now all about creating from a place of joy. So this new moon, especially, this is this time period in general, but this new moon is going to make it a little extra powerful, being about making certain we focus inward on what it is we want, not what we've always done or what we've been told we need to do, but what's that big dream we've been talking about over the past few months? What would we do if there were no barriers? What would we do if there were no buts involved? And focus on those. Even if it's that energy of fake it till you make it, fake it till it comes to fruition, fake it until it bears fruit. Wish upon a star. Put those wishes out there, and put them out there with joy. That's what we want to make sure the energy we make sure we are putting out there biggest, I guess I want to say, that we are creating with joy, not with limitations, not with what ifs or buts, but with joy and a feeling of looking forward to what we are uncovering, excitement of what's unfolding for us. And then we have Wednesday, the 8th, we have Shining Through. So this card is about stepping into that future, stepping into your power and allowing your personal truth and your authenticity, which is what I was just saying, not what was in the past, not what you should be doing, but what is your current personal truth? What is true for you? It may not be what you've always done. It may be totally different. But this is about allowing your truth and your authenticity to shine through. So that's your shining through card for Wednesday. And again, this is on the heels, still in the energy of that new moon. I'm not going to make it here. I'm going to need a longer thing. I'll just keep stacking them. I don't want to knock them all down. So then Thursday, we have Waking the Lion, which is like super creative energy, super manifesting energy. We're still in the energy of the new moon. Waking the Lion asks, what type of courage do I need today? So are you feeling like you can't create something? Are you feeling like your big dream isn't possible? Waking the Lion is about saying, okay, what kind of courage do I need today? Do I need courage in communication? Do I need courage in my creative process? Do I need courage to speak my truth, to live authentically? What kind of courage do I need today? And that it's a good time to be creative and courageous, because we're creating from that energy, that powerful energy of courage, of movement forward. That's how we're creating things. So Thursday, just a reminder that if you're feeling like things aren't possible, to remember that kind of lion energy and say, yes, I can have courage. This is possible. And then Friday, we have Time Machine, which is kind of about recognizing and letting go of things that resurface from the past. But doing it with the knowledge that you have filled your void with what you want to create. So the Time Machine is about looking back, but not living in the past. Looking back and saying, oh, okay, is there still some stuff I need to let go of? Is there anything else I need to address? Is there stuff that maybe keeps coming up that I would rather not come up anymore? And letting go of those things that resurface, and knowing that in this time, it is simply as easy as intending to let go of it. You can do that. You don't have to keep going over and over and over it. And doing that letting go with the knowledge that you filled your void with those things you do want. So when you let go, you create that space for the new to come in. It can't come in if it's being blocked repeatedly. Every time it comes in, it's beating its head against a wall. There's, new thought, new creativity, new idea, new process, new way of being, new way of feeling wants to come in. But if it keeps meeting this wall of past patterns, habits, behaviors, it's just going to turn around and go back to that void and wait for a better time. So it's still there. It's still waiting for you. You haven't lost anything. But it's saying, okay, maybe now is the time to recognize this and release it. And as soon as you do, you allow space for the new to come in. And the new is all of those things that you've been creating. And then back around to Saturday, which is September 11th, it's the power of purpose. So this is all about decisiveness. So the power of purpose is about saying, I absolutely am certain of my big dream. I absolutely am certain of how I want to put myself out into the world from this moment forward. Doesn't matter who or what I've been in the past or what stories I have told to myself or others. I can decide who I am right now, and that is who I can move forward as. So this is about the decisiveness with which you have put those things that you wanted to create into your vacuum, into your void, into your fertile soil, so that they can come to fruition. So the power of purpose being all about connecting to your purpose and knowing decisively that you are worthy of moving forward into this new story, into this new life, into this new way of being. So that is our energy for the week of September 5th through the 11th, 2021. I hope you all enjoy this, and I will see you next week.